Hello, my name is Sam and welcome to another video. Today we have one from the forum where David Gold posted wondering if there was a plan for shortcuts actions for tap forms that could enable one to add or retrieve records. I'm not sure what the answer to this one is, but I was recording a bunch of other videos and I figured I would give this a go. If you're watching this, I am... After we've recorded the initial one for using share sheets in tap forms, I've added the script manager, links to those two videos. There's actually a third video that I've recorded or in the middle of recording around updating deliver shipment to retrieve keys. But what we're going to do is we're going to give this one a stab from first principles. So we need to create, what we want to do is find a particular value and create that. We're going to go back to shortcuts here. We're going to look at our deliver shipment via share sheet, and we're going to change this one up. Instead of doing this, let's duplicate this. Where's my duplicate option? There we go. And we're going to rename this to get data from tap forms. We're going to turn off the share sheet and quick action, and can we delete this easily? Probably not. And we're going to do a hard-coded text value of what. Okay, come back here. Let's do that. We're gonna do our shipping notice. We're just gonna hard code this in here. We're not. We do need to. We're gonna delete that and that and that. We're gonna delete the open with tap forms, and what we're going to do is change things up because we're gonna need a new script. Call it data search. And now in this, we're going to look for this particular value. We're going to use the script manager. So what we're going to do here is grab that. So to do that, we're going to document dot get form named script manager dot run script named get record from form with key. We're also going to set const parent script, I think is the one that I want to put here. And what we're going to have to set that to is, so parent script is a convention that I use, shipments dot, oh no, it's shipping. What did I call this? Data search. Parent script is a convention that I use so that scripts of mine inside of my library can identify where they're being called from if they're in debug mode, and we can mutate the behavior from there. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to, what we're going to do is, if utils.alert with message, return. Okay, so when we're working with shortcuts, one of the things that will always be set is our parameters. So what we can do here is, if we're not being called with that, we can throw a warning. Okay, let's double check. Error, expected parameters to be set. Is this being called from shortcuts? That's what we want. So the next thing is parameters dot, we'll call it input, and utils.alert with message, error, input from shortcuts. Okay, so the next thing we're going to check for is if our parameters have an input, and we're going to hit run on that. That's still not going to work, but that's okay, because what we're going to do here is grab the copy script link, and then we're going to pull this into shortcuts, and we're going to replace this one. So open text with callback. We're going to put that there, and then we're going to do a question mark. That question mark is part of setting parameters up. And we're going to input equals this text. Can I give you a different name? There we go. And then we're going to open that text with callback, and then display. Show a lot. Is that really what I want to do with that? There's got to be a better way. Scripting. Dictionary, view content graph, no. Show alert. That's what we're doing here. Maybe we just do show notification. And our notification should be our callback result. Let's do that. We'll get rid of that. And let's give this a spin. Okie dokie. We didn't crash. We didn't get the error about missing the input. Okay, so now if we go back here, okay, we've still got our issue where we haven't done the callback. Okay, so we need to utils.openURL parameters, if parameters, and actually at this point we can assume parameters exist. We need to look to tell shortcuts we had a success, so we're going to do that, and we're going to do x-success. And let's just parameters x success. Save that. Let's hit run. Now we've already set up the parameters from when we called in from shortcuts. Tapforms will help us by caching that, and that allows us to develop our script and test it without having to continually go to shortcuts. So we're going to hit continue on that, and we didn't get anything. Okay, let's try this again. We didn't get a notification. Okay, let's do an alert maybe. Stop this shortcut. No. Get value for key. View content graph of this. Okay, let's try that. Nothing. Okay. Let's see. So console log opening, shortcuts, I see success, and that. I think what we need to do is add to this result equals test. Okay, let's try this. Yes. There we go. And that's a text item with the string test for our result. Don't bizarre. It is not a PDF. Okay, so we did get a result back this time. Okay, so let's do that. Test. Okay, so we're getting the data back. Now our next thing is, what we want to do is let target record equal get record from form with key. Form is going to be shipping. Our key is going to be, let's hook that up, tracking number. So tracking, the field that we're going to search is tracking number ID, and we're going to look for dot input. Looking for record matching key, and then this. Okay, so we're going to save that. We're going to do if we got a record back. And then we're going to do the success callback, else console.log found record.get URL. We didn't find anything. Record for key. Did not find record. We'll just do that. And then in this case, we had an error. So we'll just say we had an error, and then console.log opening parameters x-error, and then utils.openURL parameters x-error. We don't have anything we want to provide there, and we'll just do return here. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Okay, let's give this a spin. Can't find variable record because it's target record. Let's hit save there. And one other thing we're going to do here is record.get field value. Oh, actually, JSON.stringify target record dot fields. Let's try this. So what this will do is, if we find a record, we're gonna hand that back to shortcuts, and it's gonna be in the format of a JSON blob. Let's give that a go. There's no variable named record. This line, target record, save, run. Yes, I would like to leave tap forms. We're going to go back here. Let's do that Content Explorer thing. View content graph. Let's throw that in there as well, and we'll hit run. Okay, undefined. That's not what we were after. But that's okay, because found record matching key, and then we opened the target, and then we had undefined. So that means that what we've done here is the wrong thing. So we'll look at the support, we'll have a look at the version 5 manual, we'll look at the JavaScript area, and I will figure out what we missed. JavaScript API, and then record. Form values. That's what we did wrong. It's not fields, it's values, which makes sense. Okay, we'll hit save on that. Let's go back to shortcuts. We're going to hit run. Things are going to crash. Let's try that again. Hit run. Okie dokie. That is obviously not what we want to do here. Run script. Data search. Okay, let's have a look at the manual again. Can we do a get field values for everything? No, I think we have to specifically pull out a value. Okay, that's fine. What we will do is we will get record.getFieldValue. Let's get the received date. Okay, let's get the received date. Get field value. Received date ID. Okie dokie. Nope, wrong one. Stop. Run. Let's get rid of the JSON stringify. Save. Stop. Run. Yes, we know we're going to go back. X callback result undefined still. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this that, so that we can then log the value that we're sending across. Okay, I'm going to hit save on that. We're going to run this, and we're going to do that. Continue. We still got undefined. That's okay. We expected this to do that because that's what we had set. So yeah, let's go double check the manual. Get field value. Get field value. Field ID. We found a matching record. Let's hit save. You know what? The received date was not set on this record. So, okay, crash again. Shipping. Value set. Okay, let's go into run a script. Data search. Shortcuts. Stop. Run. Reproducible crash. Why are we getting a reproducible crash here? Run script. Data search. Run. Expected parameters to be set is being called from shortcuts. No, it is not being called from shortcuts. Well identified. And then you crash. Okay, so we figured out why Tapforms was crashing. It turns out there's a bug if you put space, and we just need to wrap this with encode URI component, JSON.stringify, target record.values. So these are all of the values in the record. For debugging, I commented this section out and then created a fake object so that I could reproduce the issue without going back 2 shortcuts each time. So now when I run this, hit continue on that, we can see that we get a dictionary back, and inside of that dictionary we can see the field values. So we can see this is a field, this is a value, this is a field, this is a date object. So it's got a few values in it, and we get that back from our object through the entity. I've added a get dictionary from callback result. Get dictionary will that get dictionary from import will make a dictionary from the text parsers import. JSON key value pairs and XML plists are supported. So because we are handing back JSON object here of all of the values of this record, that converts properly, and then you can do I get dictionary value, get value for key. So the key is, let's just say, received date. Okay, let's just see what this does. Over here, continue. Then we got a dictionary back, which should just have in it. No, that didn't. Oh, yeah, okay. Then we view the content, and then because we get a dictionary inside of the dictionary, so then we have to do get dictionary from. Get dictionary value, get value for date in thing. Let's get rid of the content graph because we don't need it now. Run, continue, and there we go. We've got our date value. So this is a bit of a weird one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to edit this together, and hopefully this came out to be something good. If this video was interesting for you, if this approach was cool, leave a comment, let me know. Usually I like to solve the problem before I solve the problem and make the video, but if this was a useful video to you, let me know in the comments below. And if this sort of content is useful for you in general, Tapforms 5 on iPad or iOS, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on another video. Happy Tapformsing!